Get a bachelor's in mathematics and then a master's in some funny thing, instructional technology, whatever. And certification. I ended up teaching high school math for 15 years. And I was a fireman, just to stick up for teachers, little folks. It's the toughest job I ever had. Paid better than fireman. But if I had to do it 365, I said a million times to people, if I had to do teaching 365 days a year, I would have been a farmer. No way. At least with that Holstein, when she swatted me, I could do something. Okay. I'll quit picking on the media now. I am concerned that when we have 5 or 6 or 7% against in Lewis County, and these people, the whole county survey, they don't have the windmills, a whole lot of them. That's not within our town. Although our town, I don't think we'd still find a few percent, 5% against it. But when there's 90-ish for and 4 or 5 against, let's look at what gets printed for the last year. See if it's anywhere near balanced. Now, on the other hand, I'm 100% for good journalism. If you find somebody's being a crook, go after them. But when you smear innocent people because of, I don't know the reason, there's something wrong. Okay, what's it like to live in near a wind generator? As a planning board member, I remember when they first did the first phase, going up and kind of sitting and listening, because you hear various things. We actually, I'm on a dirt road. The generator, I'm on the edge of some trees. To the south of us, there's a good bunch of towers. Straight across the road, there are 3 in a row. One's about 1,170 feet. There aren't many trees between there. I mean, it's all meadow except a couple trees in my front yard. I'm probably giving away our feelings towards them. A neighbor told my wife they were the 3 sisters. They kind of stand alone. If you come down Route 12, they're the first 3 you see. They're Windy, Wendy, and Wanda. They did a bird study under Windy. And then up the road, anyway, you don't hear. There's Bert and Ernie, Mona Lisa. But we don't name them after that. My wife walks that road, our road, every day. Traffic is up. We used to get about 2 cars a day. Now we get 3. She walks about 3/4 of a mile up the road. I walk with her often. The dog always walks. We're right up through the middle of the wind generators. The truth is, to ask what the noise is like, it's kind of like saying, what's it like to live along the shore? Some days it's kind of whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Some days you don't hear it at all. If it really blows hard, you don't hear them because the wind's blowing through your ears. We're in the corner of trees. I just don't hear them. I'm not saying occasionally in between the rattle of the trees and the wind blowing through your ears, you might hear a whoosh in the background. But it's, I would guarantee, I was at a niece and nephew's up on 177. He has a couple wind towers. I think from his barn, can't be 1,000 feet away. He's down off the highway where the trucks come up through. I would like to set a speaker there or a microphone and measure that noise. I know I helped him in his barn set up because he was foolish and just bought some cows for some reason. I got over that about 30 years ago. But truthfully, the trucks annoyed me. I'm not used to living on a highway. It's no comparison to me. This is in general soothing. Now that I've given it all, many times we just don't notice them. You just get used to it. It is anything to me but annoying. There is a certain time, a couple times a year, with the right conditions, you can get some ice buildup. And then they just plain make more noise until it thaws off. Sometimes it's a day, sometimes it's 2 days. But remember, it's in the wintertime, and it's never bothered in the house. Never. We often sleep with the bedroom window, which is on that side of the house towards the wind generators, kind of the north side, but The wind generator is a little bit to the northwest. And very, very limited. It's just, I would just encourage anyone, if you want to really see what they sound like, and I guess it's hard to do it in a single day, but if you go up off 177, go to one of those places. I remember I sat next to one of the closest ones to the highway, not a highway, on the town road, on the Beetle Road. And I remember being surprised because I could hear it halfway decent, but every time a semi went up 177 about a mile away, I heard the truck. Did not hear the wind generator.